How do we fix metabolism, or how do we get it so that your metabolic rate is functioning to the best of its ability? How do we, for example, get this person's metabolic rate from 1,060, which was too low, all the way up to this 1,720? So let me just go back to the 1,060. Remember, how this person got here was actually from under eating. She was under fueling her body. She was only eating about 1,100 to 1,300 calories a day and exercising an hour to 2 hours 4 to 5 times a week. So grossly over exercising and under eating. What that meant is her body then started to break down some of her lean mass, which in turn made her metabolism drop. Essentially, the body is compensating for being underfueled because it doesn't want to burn more than it's being given, right? And so that's how we got to this place of her metabolic rate getting so low at 1,060. Now, how did we get it up to 1,720? By fueling her body better. We got her to take in more food. Now, there's no specific recipe for how we do that. There's not a certain number of calories that we increase every couple days or couple weeks or anything like that. A lot of times it's actually client specific, and we really just try to see what works for them and their body and partially what they're comfortable doing. So in order for this individual to get her metabolic rate all the way up to that 1,720, we increased our calories to 1,800 to 1,900 to start. Now remember, it was 1,100 to 1,300 in the beginning. So we increased it to 1,800 to 1,900, and then we came up again to about 2,300, and that's where she's maintained. Now this second metabolic test, this one at 1,720, was done 9 months later. So it took 9 months of her taking in more food, actually fueling her body the way it wants to be fueled for her metabolic rate to go from 1,060 all the way up to 1,720. And the reason why that's so important and why you want your body functioning to the best of its ability is because when it's not, and when it's compensating for being underfueled, like it was when her metabolism was at 1,060, is it actually starts to chip away at your lean mass. Now remember, lean mass is everything in the body that's not fat. It's muscle, collagen, organ tissues, et cetera, right? And when your body is chipping away at that, it's going to impact your immunity, your longevity, your bone health. It can actually be correlated to osteopenia and osteoporosis when that lean mass is too low, and quite a few other health issues. So it was imperative for this person that we improve her metabolism by taking in more food. She also kept up her exercise because that can help restore lean mass as well, as long as you're fueling that exercise enough. So take in more food. It's going to help improve your metabolic rate and get it so that your body's functioning its best.